Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Epic Sports Broadcasting Network for Game 5 of the 1972-73 Epic Basketball League Championship Finals, as the Los Angeles Lakers visit the Milwaukee Bucks. It is Game 5. We are tied at 2 games apiece, and this series has been a thriller. Game 4 took place on Friday night. Despite the hiccups of the internet, it was a close one throughout. Both teams just shot the lights out in LA. Both teams shooting over 60% before the Lakers finally took charge down the stretch and won it in the fourth period, despite 45 points by KAREEM ABDUL. Jim McMillan was the star for LA with 40 points, and Wilt Chamberlain came up huge with 11 offensive rebounds to spark the Lakers to the Game 4 victory and tying the series at 2 games apiece. So today it is Labor Day. Happy Labor Day to everybody, and welcome to the broadcast of our special Game 5 holiday broadcast here on the Epic Sports Broadcasting Network. Once again, the starting lineups here in Milwaukee are familiar to you all. The LA Lakers begin the game with their 2 superstar guards, Jerry West and Gail Goodrich, alongside Jim McMillan, the small forward who has been a scoring dynamo throughout this series. As go McMillan, so go the Lakers. Bill Bridges, the power forward, the rebounding stalwart, filling in for the injured Happy Hairston here in this series. And the big man inside, Wilt Chamberlain, the 36-year-old phenom for the Lakers. For the Bucks, also a familiar starting 5 with Lucius Allen at the point, alongside the veteran Oscar Robertson. Bob Dandridge, your small forward. Dandridge struggled with foul trouble in Game 4, as did his front court mate Curtis Perry, and that was one of the factors that had a significant impact on the outcome. And of course, the best player in basketball in 72-73, KAREEM ABDUL-JABBAR, the big man inside. And with that, let's head to the court for action. It's Game 5. LA and Milwaukee. It is a pivotal contest. Who will take control and have the opportunity to close out the series on Friday night? Welcome to Milwaukee Arena. For today's ball game, the opening tip is in the air, and it is controlled by the Lakers. Jerry West will lead his team down the court for the first offensive possession of the ball game. West dribbling over to his left, has it on the wing, facing off against Lucius Allen. West looks to distribute, dribbles to his right. From the free throw line, he hands it off to McMillan on the wing. McMillan's going to take the shot from the elbow. Perhaps. A little delay in the game here, and McMillan is off target with the first shot, but Bill Bridges grabs the offensive rebound for the Lakers. Bridges' putback is good, and the Lakers are up 2-0 here to start tonight's ball game. Now we see Milwaukee with their first possession of the night. They love to pound the ball down inside. This time it is Perry in the lane. From the elbow, his running right-hander swishes through the net, and we're tied at 2. Back over to the Lakers. Once again, it's McMillan with an opening on the wing. Facing up against Dandridge out there, McMillan lets it fly. Once again, he is off target, and the long rebound is taken by Bob Dandridge for the Bucks. Back comes Milwaukee, moving from left to right on your computer screen. They get a shot for Robertson, but it is swatted out of the air by Chamberlain on the switch, and the ball rolls out of bounds. Possession will stay with Milwaukee. The Big Dipper with his first block shot of the night. The inbounds play goes to Robertson. His long jump shot is too strong. And the rebound is kicked around and knocked out of bounds, last touched by the Bucks. Laker basketball. We're tied at 2. Just 1 minute gone by in the ball game. They run a screen out high for West. West on the perimeter gets into the lane. He's cut off by Perry, but his shot is off the glass and good. LA up 4-2. Milwaukee again tries Perry on the inside. His little layup with the left hand is good. Curtis Perry with 4 points for the Bucks. We're tied at 4. Motion offense for the Lakers. As West has it out high, picked up by Robertson on the switch. Over to McMillan on the wing. West gets it back and launches from the free throw line. It's good. 6-4 now in favor of the Lakers. Again, both teams starting off with solid performances from the field. Milwaukee looking to tie the game, and once again, the open man is Perry. They're sagging off on KAREEM. That's leaving Perry with some room to operate down there. He misses this one, and the long rebound is snatched by Gail Goodrich for the Lakers. Back come the Lakers. It is McMillan from the baseline. That's no good. And on the rebound, we've got a whistle and a loose ball foul called against Chamberlain. That is his first. Ball will go back to Milwaukee. As Lucius Allen operates the offense, gets it over to Robertson. Robertson pump fakes, gets around Goodrich into the lane, lays it up, and good. We're tied at 6. Nicely done by the Big O. Now LA back on the offense. Gets the ball inside to Bridges. Bridges tries to bounce it down low to Chamberlain. That's an ill-advised pass. It's knocked away and stolen by Lucius Allen. Now the Bucks have 4-on-1 going the other way. Allen leading the break. Gets it to Dandridge in the center of the floor. Back to Allen on the right. Allen into the lane, lays it up, and good. First basket of the night for Lucius Allen. Gives Milwaukee their first lead, 8-6. As we say hello in the chat room, and happy Labor Day to D. Scott Howard. Lakers back on the offense, now trailing for the first time tonight. They go inside to Bridges, but Bridges comes up a little lame. Kicks the ball back out to West on the point. West now squaring up against Lucius Allen. West goes back inside to, looked inside to Bridges, couldn't get it to him, sends it over to Goodrich for the jump shot. His shot is no good, but the long rebound is captured by Goodrich, and he'll kick it back out for the Lakers to reset. Lakers dump it inside to Chamberlain, posting up KAREEM down low. Quick move to the basket by Chamberlain. He shoots and scores. 24 points and how many rebounds last game for Chamberlain? I know he had a total of 24 rebounds, or 17 rebounds, including 11 offensive rebounds. So Wilt in Game 4 went for 24 and 17. He's got his first basket of the night tonight, and we're tied at 8. Allen dishes to Perry. Perry in the middle, dumps it off to Robertson on the outside. Robertson gets into the lane for another floater. Off the glass and good. Robertson off to a quick start tonight. Milwaukee back on top. As the Bucks have yet to find KAREEM down low. Will Chamberlain's really got him locked up in the first 3 minutes of this one, but that hasn't stopped the Bucks from putting up 10 points and taking a 2-point lead. Los Angeles now has it in the hands of Jerry West on the outside. Picked up out there by Allen. West at the top of the key. Gets into the lane. He's cut off by KAREEM. His shot is no good. And Curtis Perry takes the rebound for the Bucks. Quickly back in transition are the Bucks. Robertson's got the ball. Finds Dandridge on the perimeter. Finally, they get one down low to KAREEM, and the sky hook hits nothing but the bottom of the net. 12-8 Milwaukee. Lakers back on the offense. Chamberlain kicks it back out to Goodrich. Goodrich tries to get it down inside to Bridges. Well, again, it is stolen. And again, the Bucks have numbers in transition. Lucius Allen leads the break. Finds KAREEM down on the low block. KAREEM gets it to a cutting Robertson coming down the right-hand side of the lane. Oscar lays it up and good. And Robertson is fouled. Wow, nice fast break opportunity there for Milwaukee. As KAREEM hustling, got the ball on the low block, found the cutting Robertson for the hoop and the harm, and the Big O goes to the line with a chance at a three-point play. Robertson hits the free throw. He's got 7 points, leading all scorers, and Milwaukee has established a 7-point lead, 15-8, after 4 minutes of action. Los Angeles looking a little ragged on the offensive set this possession. They get it to West at the elbow. Guarded closely by Lucius Allen. Sets up, shoots, and scores. Nice shot by West to cut the lead to 5 and end the Milwaukee scoring streak. Now the Bucks get it to KAREEM down low. He steps around Wilt and dunks it. Very nicely done. He went up with a ball fake. Got Chamberlain in the air, stepped around him and slammed it down with the left hand. It is now 17-10 in favor of Milwaukee. LA needs a touchdown on this possession. They get it to Goodrich. His off-balance shot is good. And it is now a 17-12 ball game. Bucks come back. They want to pound it inside again. Dandridge looking for an entry pass. Gets it over to Allen. Allen finally finds KAREEM on the low block. That draws a whistle. And KAREEM is called for the charge. KAREEM tried that little drop step, but Wilt didn't budge. And KAREEM ran him over. Now both centers have 1 foul in the early going. LA with the basketball now trailing by 5, 17-12, as Jerry West sets up the offense. West wants to get McMillan started. Can't find him on the low block. West is forced to take the shot himself, and it is tipped by ABDUL, and the rebound is taken down by Curtis Perry for the Bucks. Perry with 3 rebounds on the night. Milwaukee basketball. Hustling back the other way, they find Perry on the inside. He beat his man. His short jump shot is around the rim and out. And KAREEM is called for a loose ball foul on the rebound, and that is his second. Wow, a huge change of fortune here midway through the first period as KAREEM Abdul-Jabbar heads to the bench with 2 fouls. Ball goes back to the Lakers. But the real buzz here, and Coach Larry Costello having a conversation with the men in black and white, as his superstar KAREEM has gone to the bench. LA basketball. Terry Driscoll into the game to play the center position for Milwaukee. He's going to have his hands full with Chamberlain, but he manages to force Chamberlain way out onto the baseline. Wilt gets the ball, but he's too far out to do anything with it. So Wilt's looking for help. Can't find any help. Shoots the open jumper. That's no good. And Curtis Perry with another rebound for Milwaukee. The Bucks with another 3-on-1 opportunity. They have got the fast break game going tonight. Dandridge has it at the free throw line. He sends it to Allen in the lane. Allen to the left hand, lays it up, and good. Milwaukee is on the run here tonight, and they have reclaimed a 7-point lead with 6:11 to play here in the first. Chamberlain sends it to West on the outside. West is picked up by Driscoll coming off the screen. His shot is no good, but we've got a whistle and a foul, and that is going to go against Driscoll, and that will send Jerry West to the line for a pair. We've reached the midway point of the first quarter here with West stepping to the free throw line. He hits the first. West, an 81% free throw shooter, knocks them both down. West now with 6 points on the night. The lead is cut to 5. 19-14, Milwaukee with the lead and the basketball. Suddenly the offensive options don't look so good with KAREEM out on the bench. So instead they dump it down low to Dandridge, and his teardrop is good. Dandridge got himself open and converted with his first basket of the night. The lead is back to 7. West looks for the open man. He finds Bridges down low. Bridges takes it up strong, but he's blocked by Dandridge from behind. Another rebound for Curtis Perry. And now in transition, it is 3-on-3. But the Bucks want to push the tempo. That's been successful for them so far. Robertson on the left wing. Sends it inside to Allen. Allen drives down the lane, lays it up, and good. And Milwaukee has converted another fast break opportunity and opened up a 9-point lead, 23-14. Boy, KAREEM goes down in foul trouble, and the Bucks just start running the floor and continue to extend their lead here in the first period. LA looks to respond. It's Goodrich on the wing. Steps around Robertson, gets into the lane. The shot is off target. Tipped by Chamberlain, no good. Rebound for Terry Driscoll by Milwaukee. Milwaukee quickly back on offense. They get it into Dandridge. Dandridge, a little inside-out game back to Robertson on the outside. His shot is no good. Rebound taken by Bridges, and now the Lakers want to run. West and Goodrich with McMillan on the wing. Goodrich on the baseline. Sends it to West, cutting into the center of the lane. The layup is no good. But on the layup, we've got a whistle and a foul, and that is going to be called on Perry. Again, Coach Larry Costello not happy with the call from the Milwaukee perspective as Jerry West goes back to the free throw line for another pair of shots. West misses the first. But the second one is good, and the lead is cut to 8. 23-15, Milwaukee continues to hold the lead. Allen surveys the defense. Swings it over to Robertson on the wing. Robertson finds the trap, and he loses it out of bounds. That's a turnover. Ball goes over to LA as we say hello in the chat room to Uncle Al, Red Sox fan. Is that appropriate? Uncle Al, the Red Sox fan, is now in the chat room with us. We've got 5 minutes to play in the first period. Los Angeles with the basketball. They trail by 8. Big story of this one is that KAREEM ABDUL-JABBAR has gone to the bench in foul trouble, but Milwaukee on the fast break has managed to extend the lead. Here's a shot no good by Gail Goodrich, but he gets his own rebound, and the Lakers will reset. And now we've got, another tough situation as Jim McMillan is hobbled a bit, but he is not interested in leaving this game whatsoever. As the Lakers continue to run their offense, they get it on the wing to McMillan. He's tied up by Dandridge. That will be a jump ball. As we take a look at the game statistics, Milwaukee, 11 of 16 from the field, largely on the fast break. The Lakers are struggling, only 35% from the field, and that explains the big Milwaukee lead here early in the game. 4:30 to play, first quarter, as Jim McMillan and Bob Dandridge prepare to jump it up. The tip is in the air. It is knocked around and finally picked up by Milwaukee. As Robertson picks it up, hands it to Dandridge. And Milwaukee will take it back the other way. Dandridge on the wing, gets into the lane. He's cut off by Chamberlain. His shot goes too strong, but he is fouled on the play by Jerry West. And that will send Bob Dandridge to the line for a pair. Each team has been whistled for 3 fouls. so far, but the biggest two by far were the ones whistled on KAREEM. Dandridge steps to the free throw line, hits the first. And Dandridge goes 2 for 2, and Milwaukee has opened up a 10-point lead with 4:16 to play in the first. LA trying to get their offense revved up. They look again to McMillan on the wing. Has Dandridge right in his face, and Dandridge stole it. Boy, the Milwaukee defense stepping up, and now the Bucks want to run once again. It's 3-on-2. Dandridge on the right baseline. Finds Allen streaking into the lane. Allen goes to the left hand, lays it up, and good. 8 points now for Lucius Allen to lead all scorers. And the lead for Milwaukee is 12. 27-15. What will the Lakers do now? Goodrich, top of the key. Dumps it down low to Wilt. The short jump shot by Wilt is good. They need to do more of that with KAREEM out of action with foul trouble. LA comes back to within 10. Now Milwaukee on the offense. Inside screen set for Dandridge. He's got an opening, but he loses the ball out of bounds for the turnover. LA gets another possession. They're looking inside to Chamberlain, but he is forced out along the baseline. So instead they go to Goodrich on the wing. Goodrich defended by Robertson. He lets it fly, and it is off target. But Jim McMillan comes in and snags the offensive rebound. McMillan with the underhand follow-up is up and good. 4 points now for McMillan, and LA is back within 8, 27-19. With just over 3 minutes to play in the first period. Allen, top of the key. Clean pick and roll to Dandridge. Dandridge from the paint. His shot is blocked by Bridges. Bridges got him from behind. It's tipped around and picked up by Curtis Perry. Perry takes the rebound up strong. But that's off the rim, no good. And finally, the board is pulled down for Los Angeles by Chamberlain. LA on the comeback trail. They've been down by as much as 12. It's now an 8-point game as West looks over the offense. He selects Goodrich on the wing. Robertson on him, and Goodrich threw it away. Another steal for Dandridge. That is 3 steals for Bob Dandridge on the night. And Dandridge is going to call for the ball inside on the high post. Working hard in the lane. And tried to kick it out to Perry on the baseline, but that pass is stolen by Bridges. And the Lakers are just going to walk it back the other way. West with it on the outside. At the free throw line, picked up by Allen. He fakes. He wants to attack. He's cut off by Driscoll. His short jump shot in the lane is blocked. Lucius Allen got a piece of that one, and Driscoll comes out with the rebound for Milwaukee. Now it's 2-on-2 going the other way. Guards versus guards. Robertson has it on the wing. Dribbles into the lane to his left. His layup is good. And Milwaukee continues to run the floor with deadly accuracy. 29-19. Bucks have the lead. 2 minutes to play in the first. West from the outside. Trying to get the Lakers offense heated up. He sends it to McMillan on the baseline. That's no good. And on the rebound, we've got a whistle and a loose ball foul, and that's going to go against Chamberlain. So 2 fouls apiece for both Chamberlain and KAREEM in this first quarter. And now we've got massive substitutions on both sides. We'll set the lineups. For the Lakers, it's Keith Erickson into the game to play the point guard alongside Pat Riley at the shooting guard. Your forwards are the former Akron Zip Bill Turner and young Travis Grant at the power forward. Grant, the rookie out of Kentucky State. And down low is the 7-footer Mel Counts for the Lakers. For the Bucks, it is John McLaughlin coming into the game to play the point guard. he'll have Chuck Terry in the backcourt as his running mate. Dandridge remains in the game at small forward. Dick Cunningham comes into the game to play the center position, and that will drop Terry Driscoll down to the power forward slot. Those are your lineups. We've got 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. Milwaukee has the basketball and a 10-point lead. It is McLaughlin now running the point. It's a little bit of a sloppy set here. McLaughlin calls for the offense to reset. Now McLaughlin's going to be forced to call his own number. With 2 men trapping him, he can't get the shot off, and that is a 24-second violation. So the Bucks couldn't make it work with that offensive set. And with 1.5 minutes to play in the first, the ball goes back over to the Lakers. Jim Price now into the game to run the point. Price brings it up, dumps it into Counts down low. Counts gets it over to Riley. Riley takes the fadeaway jump shot and scores it. Pat Riley with his first basket of the night cuts the lead back to 8, 29-21. McLaughlin brings the Bucks back to the offense. Bounce pass to Driscoll in the low post. He fakes, he turns, he shoots, he misses. And Mel Counts comes down with the rebound for L.A. L.A. brings it back slowly. They find Erickson on the wing. Erickson steps to his left. Shoots the fadeaway. Off the glass, off the rim, no good. But Pat Riley grabs the offensive board for the Lakers. And the Lakers will reset the offense. 51 seconds to play first quarter. As Price finds Grant down low, Grant double pumps, fakes, shoots, and scores. Well done by the rookie. And he's cut the game to a 6-point deficit, 29-23. 41 seconds to play in the period. Bucks now get it to Robertson on the wing, picked up out there by Riley. Sends it to Dick Cunningham on the baseline. Cunningham shoots the perimeter J and misses. Not the expected shooter, but the long offensive rebound is taken by Robertson. And the Bucks will reset. They've got 20 seconds on the shot. On the game clock. The shot clock has been turned off, and it looks like the Bucks just want to hold for the final shot of the period. McLaughlin gives the ball to Robertson. Robertson on the outside finds Driscoll down low. The 5-foot jump shot by Driscoll is blocked by Grant, and that will be the end of the first quarter. Nice little spark provided by Travis Grant down the stretch with a basket and a block shot. And at the end of the first period, it is Milwaukee on top by 6, 29-23. As we take a look at the first quarter box score, it was a little bit of a strange first quarter. As Milwaukee opened up the early lead, then they had KAREEM go to the bench with the 2 fouls. But Milwaukee kept the momentum largely on the strength of their fast break. Opened a lead as big as 12 before LA crawled back into it when the second units came onto the floor. Leading scorer in the ballgame is Oscar Robertson with 9 points. Lucius Allen with 8, largely on the fast break. And the assist totals favor the Bucks by 9-5. And I think that's the big stat here is the 9 assists in the first period, as Milwaukee ran that fast break offense effectively. 4 points, 6 rebounds for Curtis Perry. Perry on the triggering end of many of those fast break baskets for the Bucks. Bucks shoot 57% for the period. LA got off to a slow start, but rebounded to finish 10 of 25 in the period. Those 6 offensive rebounds were helpful, including 2 by Gail Goodrich. The leading scorer for LA was West with 7. All right, interesting first period of play. Milwaukee with a 6-point lead as we head back to action for the second period. Looks like the Lakers are going to come back with their starting 5, Chamberlain with the 2 fouls. Milwaukee also comes with their starting 5, including KAREEM with the 2 fouls. So we will obviously keep an eye on the foul trouble as the second period tip is in the air and it is controlled by the Bucks. And the Bucks are immediately going to go try to get it down inside to KAREEM, guarded tightly by Chamberlain. And they force the ball in there, and Chamberlain knocks it away. It is picked up by Goodrich for the steal. And now it is a transition opportunity for the Lakers. It's 3-on-3. Goodrich on the right wing. Loses it out of bounds. So both teams a little overly aggressive to start the period. And we'll try it again with Milwaukee on the basketball, leading by 6. KAREEM pounding the ball inside. Goes with the sky hook. It bounces around and comes back out. KAREEM catches his own rebound. He passes it back out to the perimeter, and the Bucks will reset. First rebound of the night for KAREEM. And now they swing it around to Robertson on the outside. He drives into the basket. He's cut off by Chamberlain. His shot falls off the rim, no good. And Bill Bridges takes the rebound for LA. Again, the Lakers are going to attack in transition. It's Bridges on the baseline. Cross-courts it to McMillan coming down the lane. McMillan drives to the left side, lays it up, and good. 6 points now for Jim McMillan. The LA lead has been cut to 4. And now we have an update from D. Scott Howard, a very strange conversation with a random fan walking into the Sounders game. He was complaining to his buddy about a 7-foot player for Syracuse Philly in the early 60s, averaging only 3 rebounds. Who, I asked him. Larry Costello, he says. I assured him he wasn't 7 foot, but he wouldn't believe me. Okay, so interesting story from the Seattle, but when you're talking to a soccer fan, all bets are off. Milwaukee leads by 4. They have the basketball. And again, they want to get it down to KAREEM on the low block. Allen and Robertson are passing it back and forth, looking for an entry pass. Robertson finally gets it down to him, and it's knocked away out of bounds. Last touched by KAREEM. The ball goes back to Los Angeles. Lakers are within 4, looking to cut into the deficit here. And West looks to Chamberlain inside. That ball ricochets out of bounds. Last touched by KAREEM. And LA will reset with 13 on the shot clock. Bridges to inbound for Los Angeles. They run a set to McMillan on the baseline. McMillan dumps it into Chamberlain. Chamberlain tries to kick it back out to the perimeter. Once again, it is Bob Dandridge with the steal. And Milwaukee gets another possession. 4 steals now for Bob Dandridge. Milwaukee hustles back. Allen on the outside finds KAREEM down low for the sky hook, off the glass, and good. That snaps a 3.5-minute scoreless run for the Bucks and puts Milwaukee back ahead by 6, 31-25. And one of the things I love about Action PC basketball is that they give you a lot of these little contextual moments in the chat or in the play-by-play, like the 334 scoreless run, or like how many free throws consecutively or how many field goals consecutively the players made, or how players did in their previous game. That really adds a richness and a nice storyline to the Action PC experience. So kudos to Dave Cook and the developers for making that happen. All right, it's a 6-point game here in Milwaukee. LA is trailing, but they have the basketball. 10:34 to play in the second. as the ball goes to Goodrich on the outside. He puts one up from 16 feet out, way short and out of bounds to Milwaukee. Goodrich complaining that he got hit on the elbow, but his tail grows tiresome, and the referee just hands the ball to the Bucks, and we go the other way. Now we've got an inside screen for KAREEM down low. He's got Goodrich on his hip on a mismatch, and KAREEM just drops it in over Goodrich. He's got 8 points on the night. Milwaukee back up by 8. LA setting up the offense. They go to McMillan on the low block, posting up. Good look inside. Goes to the left hand. He shoots and scores, and he is fouled by Dandridge. So Jim McMillan with a chance at a three-point play here. If he can convert the free throw, his shot is good. McMillan now with 9 points to lead LA, and he has cut the deficit to 5. 33-28, Milwaukee with the lead and the basketball. Under 10 to play before halftime. Allen brings it up, dishes to KAREEM. KAREEM down low to Perry on the low block. Perry lays it up nicely and good. Good find by KAREEM as he had Wilt all over him, but got the bounce pass down to Perry for the easy bunny. And Milwaukee is back up on top by 7. LA back on offense as John McLaughlin has come into the game, replacing Oscar Robertson. The ball goes down low to Chamberlain. Chamberlain inside outs it to Goodrich, and Goodrich sticks the 15-footer. 35-30, Milwaukee in the lead as the Bucks have the basketball. Perry this time sets the screen for KAREEM on the inside. KAREEM gets it in the paint, steps around Chamberlain, lays it up, and good. And with that basket, KAREEM is the first man to hit double digits on the game. He has 10. Milwaukee now leads by 7. 37-30. West has it out on top, picked up by Allen. Sends it over to McMillan on the wing. Jump shot by McMillan is off target. And the rebound grabbed by KAREEM for the Bucks. Bucks looking to extend their 7-point lead. Allen with it to Perry on the baseline. The baseline jump shot by Perry is off the mark. And Chamberlain takes the one-handed rebound for LA. Coming back the other way, it's Goodrich on the outside. Back out to West on top. He stops and pops. That's no good. Bridges on the offensive rebound for LA. Bridges takes it back up and strong, and he can't get it to go. And finally, Bob Dandridge comes out with the offensive rebound for Milwaukee. Here's a quick outlet to Allen, and the Bucks want to run. It's 4-on-3 in transition. Allen dribbles to his right, surveys the floor, steps around Chamberlain, gets into the lane. The layup is no good. And Jerry West comes back for the rebound for LA. So good transition defense by the Lakers, denies Milwaukee on that fast break attempt. And the ball goes back to the Lakers. West brings it up, finds McMillan on the wing. The perimeter jump shot for McMillan is too strong. Again, Bridges comes in for an offensive board. Bridges going up strong. And his putback attempt is blocked by Curtis Perry. And on the rebound, we have a loose ball foul called, and that is going to go against Bridges. That is his first. So LA again with a couple of opportunities there as the Lakers continue to pound the offensive glass. They've got 8 offensive rebounds already in this game. But they still trail on the scoreboard by 7 as Milwaukee takes possession. Allen directing traffic. Guarded closely by West. Dumps it inside to Dandridge in the paint. His shot rolls off the rim, no good, and Chamberlain takes the rebound for LA. LA wants to run. West with McMillan on the wing. McMillan has the ball on the right baseline. Finds West cutting into the lane. West lays it up and good. Nice little two-man fast break there by the Lakers to cut the lead to 5. Milwaukee by 5, 37-32. As Allen sets up the offense, the entry pass goes into KAREEM. He steps around Wilton, gets the layup to fall, and it is back up to a 7-point game. That's now 12 points for KAREEM. LA back on offense. It's McMillan at the free throw line. He steps into the lane. He's cut off by Robertson. His little teardrop is no good, and KAREEM takes the rebound for Milwaukee. Milwaukee again with another opportunity in transition. It's 4-on-1. Robertson dribbling to his right. Finds Dandridge in the center. And Goodrich ties him up. Wow, good defensive recovery by the Lakers to deny that 4-on-1. And we will jump it up. It will be Dandridge against Goodrich. Advantage Milwaukee. As we say hello to Jim Connell in the chat room. Jim, good to see you, my friend. And it is a 7-point ball game here in Milwaukee. The Bucks have the advantage, and they have the advantage on this upcoming jump ball. Goodrich and Dandridge will jump, and Dandridge easily controls the tip and gets it back to Lucius Allen, who will set up the Milwaukee offense. Oh, and a nice pass by Allen. He finds ABDUL down low. But Goodrich got a piece of that one before KAREEM could get up in the air with it. Knocked it away, and McMillan comes up with it for Los Angeles. Nice defense by Goodrich on 2 occasions. He got the tie-up on the fast break, and then he managed to slap the ball away from KAREEM on the low block to create the turnover and give the ball back to Los Angeles. West with it. Finds McMillan in the paint. McMillan fakes left, turns right, shoots and scores, and he is fouled on the play by Dandridge. So Jim McMillan with another opportunity at a 3-point play here. And Dandridge is still frustrated with the performance of the referees as he battles it out with McMillan. McMillan hits the free throw. He's got 12 points now to lead the Lakers, and LA is within 4. 39-35. We're under 7 minutes to play before halftime. Milwaukee has the basketball. Again, they run that inside screen to KAREEM. Allen's got it out on top, gets the entry to KAREEM down low. His post up over Goodrich this time is tipped in the air by Chamberlain on the help, but it still goes in. Give the basket to KAREEM. Milwaukee on top by 6. West over to Goodrich. Goodrich lets it fly without hesitation. Again, it bounces off the rim and out of bounds, ball to Milwaukee. Goodrich having another tough shooting night with Oscar Robertson all up in his area. 6:22 to play in the second period. Milwaukee with the basketball leading by 6. Allen passes to Dandridge positioned in the lane. The short jump shot by Dandridge is good. 43-35 Milwaukee. West sets up the Lakers. Guarded by Allen, cross-courts it to McMillan. McMillan drives to the basket but has it knocked away and stolen by Lucius Allen. Another good defensive set for the Bucks. And the Bucks want to continue to push the tempo. Allen and Robertson 2-on-2 with West and Goodrich. Allison's got it at the free throw line. Sends it to Robertson driving the lane, and Robertson double dribble. Another good defensive recovery by the Lakers just to keep it close. Now 7 turnovers apiece. Milwaukee with the 8-point lead, and the field goal percentage continues to be a major discrepancy. Milwaukee shooting 56% from the field to only 39.5% for the Lakers. And Jerry West wants to make something happen here. West finds Goodrich on the wing. Picked up out there by Allen, 11 on the shot clock. Goodrich fakes, gets into the lane, kicks it over to West. Gets it back on the give and go. The jump shot is taken by West. That's no good, but a foul is whistled on Lucius Allen, and Jerry West will return to the free throw line. West has been to the free throw line a lot in this ball game, and he connects on the first. 10 points now for West. And make it 11 as West converts both attempts. It's back to a 6-point lead for Milwaukee. 43-37, 5.5 minutes to play in the period. Milwaukee sets up the offense. They get it to Robertson on the outside. Picked up out there by Goodrich. Robertson tries to get it down low to Dandridge. Bad pass out of bounds for another turnover. Ball goes back to the Lakers. LA down by 6. West out on top, searching for the open man. Finds Bridges on the low block. The shot by Bridges is too strong, but he is fouled on the play by Curtis Perry. And it will be Bill Bridges headed to the line for 2 free throws. Bridges a 70% free throw shooter. He connects on the first. And Bridges hits them both, and that cuts the lead to 4. 43-39, Milwaukee with the lead and the basketball. Allen directing traffic, sends it to Dandridge on the wing. Dandridge cross-courts it to Robertson on the outside. Robertson with the bounce pass into KAREEM in the low post, but it is stolen by Goodrich. Another good defensive play by Gail Goodrich, and here is another transition opportunity for the Lakers. It's 3-on-3. Goodrich has the ball at the free throw line. He drops it off to West, the trailer, and West lays it up and good. So both teams pushing the tempo here, and with that basket, LA has pulled to within 2. It's been an uphill battle for the Lakers, but with under 5 to play here before halftime, they have pulled within 43-41. Milwaukee looking to regain the momentum with this possession. Allen finds Perry on the low block. Perry on the inside with a strong move, shoots and misses. And Chamberlain takes the rebound for LA. It's 2-on-2 again. West and Goodrich running the floor. Goodrich dribbles to the free throw line. Steps around Allen, gets into the lane, lays it up, and good. And we are tied at 43. LA with a nice little spurt here midway through the second to pull even after having trailed by as many as 12 points in the first half. Milwaukee again trying to stem the tide of this Laker run. It's Robertson from the perimeter. Faced up by Goodrich. The long shot by Robertson is good. And Milwaukee needed that to break the momentum and regain a 2-point lead. We're under 4.5 to play. LA with the basketball looking to tie the game once again. West finds Bridges down low. Bridges off the glass and good. We're tied at 45. Bucks with the basketball now. 4:04 to play before halftime. They dump it to Dandridge on the baseline. Dandridge looking inside. Sends it across to Robertson. They get it down into the hands of KAREEM. KAREEM with the sky hook hits nothing but the bottom of the net. Milwaukee back on top by 2. Lakers looking into the paint. Bridges has it. Gets it to West, who shoots from the wing. That's no good. Well defended by Allen. And the rebound grab by Dandridge. Now Milwaukee has 3-on-1 going the other way. Chamberlain hustling back. Facing 3 Milwaukee opponents. And it is Allen who drops it off to Dandridge for the easy layup. And just like that, the Bucks are back on top by 4. 49-45. Under 4 minutes to play in the half. Here's Goodrich with a look from outside. Finally, he gets one to go. That's 8 points for Goodrich. The lead is cut to 2. Allen brings it up, passes to Robertson. Robertson finds Dandridge on the wing. Dandridge and Allen now trying to set something up on the outside. It's Dandridge who is going to try to get into the lane, but he is fouled by Bridges. That is the second team foul on Los Angeles. That'll be a side out for the Bucks. Substitutions into the game for both teams. Driscoll to inbound now for Milwaukee. Driscoll is at the power forward. We've still got KAREEM and Wilt down low. McLaughlin into the game at the point guard for Milwaukee. For LA, we've now got Pat Riley at the point guard and Mel Counts into the game at the power forward position. So Milwaukee to inbound, leading by 2. They run a play for Oscar Robertson on the outside. Sweet fake. He drives hard. He's cut off by Chamberlain, and his shot is blocked. Goodrich got a piece of that one from behind. KAREEM comes in and grabs the rebound. KAREEM takes it up strong. He can't get a shot off. It's knocked away and stolen by McMillan. Another nice recovery by the Laker defense to deny Milwaukee a putback opportunity. And LA with the basketball and a chance to tie the game once again. Riley looks inside to Mel Counts. His little fadeaway won't fall. Counts gets his own rebound. Counts takes it back up strong. And we've got a whistle on the play and an offensive foul. Nice recovery defense on both ends there, as Counts looked to have an easy opportunity to score on the putback, but he got that left arm out extended and cleared out with his left arm, and the referee called the offensive foul. The ball will go the other way. We are under 3 minutes to play. It's still a 2-point game here before halftime. Milwaukee with the basketball. They lead 49-47. McLaughlin hands it to Dandridge. Dandridge back to McLaughlin, free throw line extended. He stops, he pops, and it drops. First basket of the game for John McLaughlin puts Milwaukee on top by 4. 51-47. Erickson now runs the point for the Lakers. Sends it over to Riley on the wing. Riley picked up out there by Robertson. Riley wants to attack. He drives hard. He looks inside to Chamberlain. Bad pass. Telegraphed by Riley. Stolen by Driscoll. Milwaukee up 4 now. 2.5 minutes to play. Dandridge lobs it to KAREEM. KAREEM slams it home. Nicely done. And Counts gets him with the body. So KAREEM will go to the line for the and one. He's now got 18 points. He leads everybody. Milwaukee is on top by 6. And make it 7 now as KAREEM completes the 3-point play. 54-47. Milwaukee in the lead. LA has the basketball. 2:23 to play before halftime. Price now at the point for LA. Sends it over to Riley on the wing. Riley with an entry pass to Chamberlain. Chamberlain banging bodies with KAREEM down low. The play has been whistled dead as Chamberlain is fouled by Oscar Robertson. That is the 5th team foul on Milwaukee. That puts the Lakers in the bonus, and that will send Wilt Chamberlain to the free throw line for a moment of comic relief. Chamberlain rolls the first one home. A historically bad free throw shooter, but he got that one to go. And as mushroom clouds appear on the horizon, Chamberlain hits them both. 6 points now, 5 rebounds for Wilt. The lead is cut to 5. 54-49. Milwaukee sets up the offense with 2:13 to play. The ball again goes inside to KAREEM. Actually, they looked inside to KAREEM, couldn't get it there. Robertson's forced to take an awkward shot. That's no good, and Jim Price pulls the rebound for the Lakers. Lakers want to run. Price and Riley running the floor with Erickson on the left wing. Erickson has it on the baseline. Sends it to Riley in the center of the court, and Riley cannot hit the layup. And KAREEM comes out with the rebound for Milwaukee. Missed opportunity there for the Lakers. And now the Bucks will walk it back the other way as we've reached the 2-minute mark in the first half. And Milwaukee will set up the offense. Terry Driscoll hustles into the lane, gets an open look, and scores it. Nicely done by Driscoll. He had a big game earlier in the series. That's his first basket of the night, and that stretches the Milwaukee lead to 7, 56-49. Lakers with the basketball. Again, they want to get it to Wilt down low. His finger roll is no good, but Wilt gets his own rebound. Wilt with the putback. The short jump shot is good. So the second effort by Chamberlain pays off. He's now got 8 points and 6 rebounds. And the Lakers are back within 5. Minute 42 to play before halftime. KAREEM kicks it out to Robertson on the outside. Robertson dribbles to his right, tries to get a shot off. It's tipped and deflected by Chamberlain, and the rebound is captured by Counts for the Lakers. Lakers with the basketball. Counts has it on the outside. Counts looking for help. ABDUL, JABBAR, and Erickson exchanging words. Here's Erickson with an outside look. He drives the paint, has it knocked away. There's a scramble for the loose ball on the floor, and there is a whistle, and we'll have a jump ball. Lucius Allen and Jim Price will jump it up for their respective sides. The tip is controlled by the Lakers. The ball's in the hands of Erickson. Erickson on the outside, picked up by Mickey Davis now in the game. They swing it around to Riley. Riley to Price, back over to Erickson. Little motion offense out on top there. Riley finally tries to get it into the lane, and he's called for the offensive foul. Starters returning to the game for both sides. KAREEM and Chamberlain both sitting out. But other than that, both teams have all 4 of their starters back on the floor for the final minute of play here in the first half. Milwaukee with the basketball, leading by 5. Bucks on the offense. Driscoll sets a screen for Robertson. Robertson gets the pass from Lucius Allen. Free throw line extended. Robertson drives hard to the basket. His layup is no good, and Mel Counts grabs the rebound for the Lakers. Lakers now with numbers in transition. West leading the charge down the center of the floor. Dribbles to his right. Gets into the lane. Steps around Allen. Lays it up and good. 15 points now for Jerry West to lead the Lakers. And the lead is cut to 3. 47 seconds to play before halftime. Robertson dribbles into the front court. Finds Dandridge in the lane. The short jump shot is too long, but it is tapped home by Curtis Perry on the putback. Perry with 8 points and 7 rebounds. Perry leads all rebounders in this game. Milwaukee is back on top by 5. Still 33 seconds left before halftime. Goodrich brings it up to West outside. Pick and roll to Counts on the inside, and Counts slams it home. Counts slipped the screen, was wide open in the lane. West found him for the jam, and that pulls the lead back to within 3. 58-55, Milwaukee with the lead in the basketball. Shot clock still on as we've got 27 on the game clock, 24 on the shot clock. Bucks in no hurry as they dump it down inside to Dandridge. Dandridge backs down on McMillan. In the paint, rises up, off the backboard, and good. Well done by Dandridge. He's got 10 points. And with 10 seconds to play, LA will have the final possession of the period. They get it into McMillan down low. He's got a good look at the buzzer, but it's off the rim, no good. And that will be the end of the first half with the Bucks leading by 5. All right, another interesting ball game here in Milwaukee. It's been an uphill struggle for LA, but they have managed to keep it close. as we take a look at the halftime box score. Both teams played well in the second period, closely played. LA with a 32-31 scoring edge for the period. As we come into the break with the Lakers trailing by 5. Lakers have picked up their field goal percentage. They're up to 44%. But Milwaukee at 56% still holds the edge in that category. 10 offensive rebounds for LA have helped the Laker cause. 3 of those for Bill Bridges, 2 for Goodrich, and 2 for Chamberlain. It's Jerry West leading the Lakers with 15 points and 4 assists, and importantly, 0 turnovers. Both teams have taken reasonably good care of the basketball. Milwaukee had some success on the break. They've got the assist advantage 19-13, including 6 assists for Bob Dandridge. Bucks with 3 players in double figures, led by KAREEM with 19 and 5 rebounds. Curtis Perry, 8 points, 7 rebounds. Just solid play on both ends of the court. Milwaukee shooting the ball better and has the slim lead. All right, usually at halftime we have a little recap of the Epic Sports Broadcasting Network, but we've been together all weekend. And so the next thing that will happen is this coming Friday night when we go to Game 6 of the series. So Game 5 will take place here today, and the winner will have a significant advantage in the series and the opportunity to close it out on Friday night. And I am definitely looking forward to the completion of Game 5 here and Game 6 to follow, as we are ready for action here beginning the second half with Milwaukee up 60-55. Both teams come back with their starting lineups, and importantly, neither Chamberlain nor KAREEM picked up a foul in that second period. So in the third quarter, both men with 2 fouls, and all 10 starters on the floor. As the Lakers control the tap, looking to cut into a 5-point deficit to begin the quarter. Jerry West sets up the offense, swings it around to Goodrich on the outside. Goodrich squares up against Robertson. Sends it back over to West. West tries the entry pass, but it's knocked out of bounds off of Chamberlain, and that is a turnover. Ball goes back over to the Bucks. Bucks now with an opportunity to dent the scoreboard here to open the third quarter, as they look inside to KAREEM. KAREEM double-teamed, but his skyhook is over top of everybody and good. 21 now for KAREEM. Milwaukee on top by 7. LA back to the offense with West and Chamberlain. Chamberlain has it in the low post, kicks it back out to West, and West shuffles the feet. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers for the Lakers to open the third period, and Milwaukee can extend the lead. Allen picked up on the switch by McMillan. Gets it over to Dandridge on the wing. Dandridge with an opening coming off the screen, but his shot falls off the rim, and Chamberlain comes in to shake the rebound away in traffic. Lakers want to run. All-Stars versus All-Stars. Goodrich dribbles to his left. He's got it at the free throw line. Dumps it off to West, driving down the right-hand side of the lane. West is all alone. Lays it up and good. 17 now for Jerry West. The lead is back to 5. Allen finds Dandridge inside on the elbow. Dandridge working on McMillan on the inside. His turnaround jump shot is good. And they found a weakness there, exploiting the interior defense of Jim McMillan. Dandridge now with 12 points, and Milwaukee back on top by 7. Can the Lakers respond? LA sets up the offense. They've got a little inside-out game going with McMillan and Goodrich. It's McMillan who takes the shot from the low post, and he scores. 14 now for McMillan. The lead is back to 5. Bucks run the offense. It's Allen out on top. 12 on the shot clock. Allen wants to attack. He's cut off by Chamberlain, And the shot by Allen is off the rim, no good. Dandridge crashes the boards to keep the offense alive for the Bucks. Dandridge takes it back up strong, off the glass, no good. But again, Dandridge gets his own rebound. Dandridge up strong again. Again, he cannot hit, and finally Bill Bridges snags the rebound for Los Angeles. It's 3-on-3 going the other way. West gets the outlet pass. Sends it over to McMillan. McMillan in the center of the floor, drops it to West. West over to Goodrich, but it's knocked away and tied up for the jump ball. So finally, Milwaukee able to turn aside the LA fast break there and force the jump ball here. Dandridge and Goodrich jumping it up again. Advantage Dandridge. But this time it is controlled by the Lakers, and Jerry West comes out with it for LA. LA still trails by 5, 2 minutes into the third period. West brings it up and sends it over to Goodrich. Back to West at the free throw line. He finds Goodrich driving the lane. Goodrich tries to dish it to Bridges, and it is knocked away out of bounds for another turnover. And Goodrich continues to struggle. Milwaukee basketball, Bucks lead by 5. Allen brings it up to Robertson. Touch pass inside to KAREEM. Knocked away by Bridges, picked up by KAREEM. KAREEM turns and slams it home. Boy, the Lakers thought they had caught a break there when Bridges tipped away the pass. But ABDUL picked up the loose ball and slammed it home. He has hit 5 straight, and Milwaukee has taken a 7-point lead. What will the Lakers do now? They've got it with West on the outside, picked up by Dandridge. Free throw line extended. West lets it fly. It's off the rim, no good. But Chamberlain picks up the offensive rebound. Chamberlain takes it up strong, pump fakes, shoots the finger roll off the glass, and no good. But Chamberlain got his own rebound. Chamberlain in traffic. Takes it up again and slams it home. Wilt Chamberlain showing great intensity. 10 points, 9 rebounds for the 36-year-old to bring LA back to within 5. They're playing even back and forth here at the start of the third quarter. We've got 9 minutes to play, and the ball in the hands of Lucius Allen for the Bucks. Allen wants to attack. Goes hard to the rack. Has it knocked away and stolen by Goodrich. Lakers again have numbers. 3-on-2. Goodrich dribbles to his right. Will he go coast to coast? He steps around Dandridge and lays it home. 10 points now for Goodrich. The lead is 3. Milwaukee back to the offense. Dandridge on the outside pulls the trigger. That's offline. Rebound taken by Chamberlain. Double-double for Chamberlain. 10 points, 10 rebounds. And now Chamberlain wants it on the low block. Goodrich tries to get it into him. His pass is tipped by Robertson. Chamberlain picks up the loose ball, turns to his left, shoots, and scores. 12 points now for Chamberlain. It's a 1-point game. Lakers on another mini run here as they have scored the last 6. Come on, Wilt, says Al Red Sox fan. And now we've got KAREEM loose on the inside, and he slams it home. KAREEM with 25 points. Milwaukee on top by 3. West on the outside to Goodrich. Goodrich comes off the screen, shoots the long jump shot, and drains it. Boy, the Lakers would love to get Goodrich to heat up here in the second half. 68-67. Milwaukee with the lead and the basketball. 8:13 to play in the third. Milwaukee clinging to a 1-point lead. Allen on the perimeter to Robertson. Robertson drives. Chamberlain cuts him off. The shot is no good. Curtis Perry grabs the offensive board, but he is called for the loose ball foul and will go the other way. That is number 3 on Perry. LA now with another possession and a chance to take the lead for the first time in a long time. West sets up the offense. He's got Lucius Allen right up in his grill. West sends it to McMillan on the wing. McMillan from the perimeter. Steps into the lane. Gets a shot off from the elbow. That is off the side of the rim, no good. Well defended by Dandridge. Ball is knocked out of bounds. Possession goes back to Milwaukee. Bucks still lead 68-67. Milwaukee rearranging the floor. It's Robertson directing traffic. He gets a nice entry pass into KAREEM in the lane, and KAREEM slams it home again. 7 in a row for KAREEM. Milwaukee takes a 3-point lead. Now they find Bridges down low. Kicks it out to McMillan. McMillan on the outside, shoots over Dandridge, no good. And on the rebound, we've got a whistle and a loose ball foul, and that will be charged to Dandridge. LA keeps possession. Trailing by 3. Now 7:22 to play in the third. Jerry West triggers the offense, looking for an open teammate. Awesome pass to Goodrich. Goodrich drops home the jumper. He has got 14 now. Assist number 6 for Jerry West. It's a 1-point game. Milwaukee still trying to hold the lead as Allen sets up the offense. Looking into the low block. They find Chamberlain, and this time they find KAREEM, and KAREEM has his shot erased by Chamberlain. Rebound goes to Bill Bridges. LA with another possession. It's Goodrich with the ball on the wing. He shoots a leaner. It's off the rim, no good. And KAREEM catches the rebound for Milwaukee. LA once again denied in their attempt to take the lead. 70-69, Milwaukee with the lead in the basketball, now 6.5 to play. They pound it into KAREEM. KAREEM steps around Wilt and slams it home again. Assist to Robertson on the entry pass. The lead is back to 3, 72-69. Robertson now 11 points and 7 assists on the ball game. And what a duo that is. Nobody could see the floor and pass the ball better than Oscar Robertson. Having him at the shooting guard with Lucius Allen at the point makes this a dangerous squad indeed for the Bucks. They lead by 3, 6.5 to play, third period. LA runs the offense again through Goodrich. His jump shot from the outside is off the rim, no good. He can't hit, and the rebound is cleared by Dandridge. Bucks now have it 3-on-2 going the other way. Robertson down the left side. Fakes the pass and steps around Goodrich, lays it up with the left hand, and good. Boy, Robertson just faked Goodrich out of his purple shorts on that one. And Milwaukee is back on top by 5, right where we started. LA runs an interior screen. They get it to Bridges on the inside. He can't hit the 5-footer. Chamberlain takes the offensive rebound. Chamberlain with a putback attempt. The turnaround jump shot will not fall. But he is fouled on the play by KAREEM. And that will send Wilt Chamberlain to the line to shoot 2. Chamberlain already 2 for 2 from the free throw line in this game. And the third one rolls out. Wilt sets himself. Takes a deep breath, tries it again, and he missed them both. That one was short, and the rebound is taken by KAREEM. We've reached the midway point of the third quarter. Milwaukee has a 5-point lead, just as they did at the halftime, and Milwaukee has the basketball. Allen directing traffic. Facing off against Jerry West. Finds Dandridge open on the wing, and Dandridge nails it. 14 for Dandridge. The lead is 7. Lakers come back the other way, inside to Wilt. Wilt with Perry on his hip. Perry knocks it away. Last touched by Chamberlain. and Milwaukee gets the basketball. Another turnover for the Lakers gives Milwaukee a chance to extend the lead. Allen sets up the offense, finds Dandridge. Dandridge defended by McMillan. And the layup attempt by Dandridge is blocked by Chamberlain. Chamberlain with his 4th block of the night. McMillan catches the rebound for LA. Both teams hustling back. Chamberlain wants it on the low block. He gets the bounce pass from McMillan. Tries to kick it back out to the point, and it's stolen by Lucius Allen. 4-on-1 now for the Bucks as Allen speeds down the center of the floor. Goodrich is back. Allen finds Dandridge on the baseline. Give and go back to Allen. The layup is good. And just like that, Milwaukee has opened it back up to a 9-point lead. A nice 8-0 run by the Bucks. And with 5 minutes to play, LA is trailing 78-69 here in the third. West dribbles it up. Sends it to Goodrich on the wing. Entry pass to McMillan, working hard on the low block. He takes the jumper from in close. It's tipped away by Dandridge. Chamberlain grabs the rebound. Chamberlain pump fakes. His putback attempt is no good, but he is fouled on the play by Perry, and that is his 4th. Wilt Chamberlain back to the free throw line. He's 2 for 4 tonight. Now 3 for 5 as he gets the first one to go. And we've got a horn sounding, and Terry Driscoll back into the game as Curtis Perry heads to the bench with the 4 fouls. Second shot by Chamberlain is badly off target, and the rebound is taken by Dandridge. 78-70. Milwaukee with the lead in the basketball with 4:48 to play in the third. Allen with the entry pass to KAREEM. KAREEM on the double, kicks it out to Oscar Robertson on the perimeter. The jump shot by Robertson is off the back of the rim, no good. But the long rebound comes out to Robertson with elbows flying, and Milwaukee will reset. Robertson to Allen. Allen down low to KAREEM, and KAREEM slams it home. Nice find by Lucius Allen to get it into KAREEM for another easy basket. KAREEM now with 31 points, and Milwaukee is on top 80-70. 4.5 minutes to play in the third. Lakers try to get something going on the offense. They get it inside to Bridges. Bridges takes it off the glass, no good, and the rebound is pulled by Terry Driscoll for the Bucks. Bucks look to extend the lead. They set a screen for Dandridge on the outside, and he buries the 15-footer. The lead is back up to 12, and that ties the biggest lead of the game for Milwaukee. That's an 11-0 run for the Bucks. LA needs to make something happen on the offense here. Their offense has gone cold. Goodrich down the lane, over to McMillan. Back to Goodrich for the outside jump shot. It's off target. Bridges on the offensive rebound. Bridges takes it back up strong. His turnaround jump shot is good, and that finally ends the scoring drought for the Lakers. Boy, LA now with 15 offensive rebounds, and that is the only thing keeping this game close. 82-72, Milwaukee with the lead and the basketball. 3:37 to play in the third. Allen has it on the outside. He's looking into the low block. He gets it to KAREEM. KAREEM's short jump shot is no good, and Bill Bridges takes the rebound. KAREEM had to miss one sooner or later. And the Lakers will walk it back the other way, still trailing by 10. 82-72. West with a fantastic pass to Goodrich. Goodrich drives to the basket, runs over Driscoll. The little kiss for Goodrich is off the glass and good. And the whistle and the foul is called on Driscoll. So Goodrich now with a chance at a three-point play. A fine free throw shooter is Goodrich. He knocks home the foul shot. He's got 17 points now, and the lead is cut to 7. 82-75. Milwaukee went on an 11-0 run, but LA has responded with the last 5 points. It's now a 7-point game. McLaughlin on the outside. Comes off a screen, has an open look. Turns down the shot, sends it over to Robertson. Robertson's jump shot is short, but he is fouled on the play by Bridges, and that will send Oscar Robertson to the line to shoot 2. Interesting stat here, that was the first foul of the quarter, whistled against the Lakers. The Bucks have already been called for 5 fouls, and the Lakers are in the bonus. So again, Coach Larry Costello, the 7-footer, is having some conversations with the referee. Riley and Couch into the game for Los Angeles, as Robertson hits both free throws. And the lead is now at 9, 84-75. LA trying to cut into the lead. Pat Riley now on the point. Finds Goodrich open for the jump shot, but Goodrich can't connect, and KAREEM takes the rebound for the Bucks. The Bucks now with a quick outlet to McLaughlin. They've got 3-on-2. McLaughlin dumps it off to KAREEM, the trailer. KAREEM with the little bounce pass to McLaughlin for the easy layup. And it is once again a 9-point lead, 86-75, under 3 minutes to play in the third. LA down by 11. Counts. Takes the entry pass on the low block. His short jump shot won't stay down, but Counts grabs the rebound, banks it off the glass and in. 86-77 now. Bucks still with a comfortable lead and the basketball as they get it to Robertson on the outside. Robertson with an open look off the screen. But Mel Counts got a piece of it, and Pat Riley comes out of nowhere to take the rebound. Boy, that looked like an easy 2 for Robertson, but Counts with the recovery, got a piece of it, and LA regains possession. They get it inside to McMillan. McMillan backing down on Bobby Dandridge. Drops it to Counts on the low block, and Counts will turn and score. 6 points for Mel Counts. They like that size advantage he's got on the inside, and that cuts the lead to 7, 86-79, 2:20 to play in the third. It's been a quarter of some runs, and Milwaukee has extended the lead a little bit. Here is an outside jump shot by Robertson that's offline, and Mel Counts takes the rebound for LA. LA will walk it back as the Bucks defense hustles back in transition. Riley finds Counts on the low block again. This time his one-handed jump hook rattles out, and KAREEM ABDUL commands the rebound in traffic. Milwaukee comes back. We're now under 2 minutes to play. Robertson. Entry pass to KAREEM. And KAREEM is pushed by Chamberlain. Just the second team foul on the Lakers. 1:40 to play as we've got mass substitutions for both teams. Milwaukee leading by 7. Chuck Terry now in the game will inbound for the Bucks. His pass comes into Allen out on top. Allen's got Jerry West all over him. He sends it to McLaughlin on the wing. And the jump shot by McLaughlin is sweet. 6 points now for McLaughlin. The lead is back to 9. 1:22 to play in the third. West with it out on top, picked up by Lucius Allen. West wants to attack. KAREEM is on the bench. West is going to get into lane. He drives, he shoots, he misses. And the rebound is yanked down by Dick Cunningham, the backup center for Milwaukee. Milwaukee now with their second unit looking to extend the lead. McLaughlin has it on the wing. The pass goes into Mickey Davis in the paint, and Mickey Davis converts. And Milwaukee has now established once again a double-digit lead, 90-79. Under a minute to play in the third. LA looking for answers on the offensive end. As West sets up the team. He fakes a pass on the inside. Allen bought the fake, and West just jumps and releases and swishes from the free throw line. 19 points now for Jerry West to lead Los Angeles. They still trail by 9. 38 seconds to play in the third period. Allen. Plenty of time. 12 on the shot clock. Sends it to Mickey Davis on the baseline. And Davis has his shot tipped away by Bridges. A huge block for Bill Bridges. The rebound is grabbed by Erickson, and with 19 seconds to go in the period, LA is going to pull it back and play for the final shot of the quarter. It's Turner from the outside with the perimeter jump shot. He's off target. He gets his own rebound. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Can Turner get a putback to go? The suspense is killing me as Turner shoots the jump shot at the buzzer, and it is off target, and that will be the end of the third quarter. So Milwaukee able to extend the lead as they won that quarter 30-26 to open up a 9-point lead headed into the break. And again, the Lakers continue to struggle from the field, only 44% on the game. Goodrich 8 for 18. McMillan 6 for 17. And if they can hold those two guys down, the Bucks will see success. West leads the Lakers with 19 and 7. And for Milwaukee, of course, as always, it is KAREEM, 15 of 19 from the field. That is sensational. 31 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists. Robertson with 15 and 8 assists. And Bob Dandridge, a stellar effort, 16 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. Milwaukee shooting 55% from the field and taking good care of the basketball. As we head to quarter number 4, Al Red Sox fan says Wilt and the Lakers need to go on a big run here. What Wilt and the Lakers need to do is play some defense. Giving up 55% from the field. There's no way to get a big run if your opponent's offense is running that efficiently. So we'll set the lineups here to begin the fourth. West, Goodrich, and McMillan will return to the court. Bridges at the power forward and Travis Grant in the game. Or excuse me, I'm looking at the subs. Let's reset the LA offense. Keith Erickson will run the point with Pat Riley alongside. Bill Turner at the small forward with Counts. And Chamberlain back into the game for the Lakers. For the Bucks, it will be McLaughlin and Terry, the backups. Dandridge, the starting small forward, will be joined in the front court by Mickey Davis and the big man KAREEM on the inside. So it's a 9-point lead for Milwaukee here on their home floor. Can they hold on and take the 3-2 series lead? The tip is won by Milwaukee, and immediately they look down low to the block. McLaughlin passes to Dandridge. Dandridge finds KAREEM on the inside. His turnaround jump shot is off the back of the rim, no good. And Chamberlain grabs the rebound for LA. So the Lakers get a stop on the first possession of the period. Can they do something here offensively? They drop it down low to Counts in the lane. Counts has an open look. That's no good. And Dandridge takes the rebound for Milwaukee. A quick outlet to McLaughlin. The Bucks have 3-on-2. McLaughlin down the center of the court. Dumps it off to KAREEM, the trailer. KAREEM with the ball finds Dandridge coming down the left wing, and Dandridge misses the layup. The layup won't go. The rebound is tapped around and finally pulled out by Mel Counts for the Lakers. So both teams off to a slow start here in quarter number 3. As Erickson now gets an open look from the inside, he can't get that to go. But Mel Counts grabs the rebound, fakes left, fakes right, and travels. All right, so neither team has been able to do anything here in the first 45 seconds of play. Milwaukee has the basketball, still leading by 9. As McLaughlin looks for help, he finds Chuck Terry at the top of the key. A rare shot by Chuck Terry is good, and Milwaukee now has the double-digit lead. LA trailing by 11. They get it to Riley on the outside. His jump shot is offline. Tipped by Counts, no good. Mickey Davis with the rebound for Milwaukee. Can the Bucks continue to extend the lead? McLaughlin has an open look from the wing. His rainbow jump shot is too strong, but KAREEM grabs the offensive rebound. Has it taken away by Counts. And now on the loose ball foul, we have a whistle and a foul called against Mickey Davis. Ball goes back over to Los Angeles. They now trail by double digits with under 11 minutes to play in this ball game. They pound it inside to Chamberlain. Bagging bodies with KAREEM. Chamberlain shoots and scores. He's got 15, and the lead is cut back to 9. Now Milwaukee again wants to pound it into the low block. McLaughlin, entry pass to KAREEM. KAREEM steps around the defender, lays it off the backboard, and good. KAREEM got open there on the screen and converted. It's once again an 11-point game. Lakers continue to trail. It's Riley from the outside. Touch pass to Erickson. He throws it away. A costly turnover. As we've now hit the 10-minute mark, Milwaukee still leads by 11, and they have the basketball. KAREEM with it way out on the baseline. 15 seconds on the shot clock. KAREEM needs help. He's guarded by Chamberlain. KAREEM forced to take a long jump shot. That's no good. But KAREEM follows his shot, gets the rebound, and sends it back out to McLaughlin. The Bucks will reset. The pass goes inside to Dandridge, and Dandridge converts. Nicely done by Milwaukee as KAREEM gets his own rebound, finds Dandridge for the short jump shot in the lane, and Milwaukee has taken a 13-point lead, their biggest of the game. 96-83, Bucks on top. LA looking for answers. They get it to Wilt, and Wilt knocks it home. The lead is cut back to 11. Now Milwaukee with Dandridge on the perimeter has it stolen away by Bill Turner. Another opportunity here for the Lakers. They pound it down to Chamberlain in the post again. His finger roll is good. He had McLaughlin on him on the switch, and he converted, and now Chamberlain has 19. The lead is cut back to 9. 9 minutes to play. Milwaukee pounds it down to ABDUL in close. His shot is off the rim. Rebound Chamberlain. Another opportunity for the Lakers. They're not going to get it done in transition. Actually, Erickson pushes the tempo as the operator hits the wrong key. Turner drives baseline and scores it. Coach Sharman was yelling at the Lakers to slow things down. Bill Turner, like any good Akron Zip, failed to listen. But Turner got loose on the baseline for the layup, and the lead is cut to 7. Nice little run here for the Lakers. They got down 13. They responded with a 6-0 run. We've got a close ball game again. Dandridge in the paint, working on Bill Turner. Backing down. Tries to get the bounce pass into KAREEM. That's a bad pass. That's a turnover. Back into the game for both teams are the starters. LA now has all 5 starters on the court. Milwaukee has all 5 starters on the court. The last 8.5 minutes are going to be fiercely contested as LA tries to make up a 7-point deficit. Chamberlain's got the hot hand. They dump it to him on the block. There's a whistle, and KAREEM is called for the reach-in. 4th on KAREEM, the 2nd team foul in the period. Lakers will reset. Still trail by 7, Bridges to inbound. The pass goes to Goodrich on the outside. Squared up against Robertson. Goodrich pulls the trigger and hits. Tough shot for Goodrich. Give the assist to Jerry West. It's a 5-point game. 8 minutes to play. Dandridge gets the ball in the paint once again. That draws a whistle and a reach-in foul on Bridges. That is 4 on Bridges. First foul on the Lakers. Dandridge has really been a force on the inside. And Bridges gave the foul rather than to give up the easy shot. Milwaukee still leads by 5 as the Bucks prepare to inbound. Perry can't find an open man. They swing it around to Dandridge. Dandridge now out on the wing with 16 on the shot clock. Looking for an entry pass to KAREEM. KAREEM gets it in the paint. He's trapped. He calls timeout. And Milwaukee will have to set up a play here with 14 on the shot clock. 96-91. Bucks still in the lead. Now 7.5 to play in the ballgame. Curtis Perry, the trigger man. Finds Robertson on the outside. Robertson drives, fakes, shifts, and travels. McMillan forced him to the baseline. Chamberlain cut him off, and Robertson ran out of real estate. LA with the basketball now trailing by 5 as they attempt to pull closer. They run the offense through Goodrich. Top of the key. Dribbles, drives. Passes to West. West back to Goodrich. Shot no good. Tipped around by McMillan. Picked up by Chamberlain. Chamberlain on the putback. Throws it up. That's no good. But he's fouled on the play by Dandridge. And Wilt Chamberlain goes back to the free throw line. The adventure continues. JT 2.0 is in the chat room. Traffic was brutal. Looks like another classic in this series. Welcome, JT. It has been mostly Milwaukee. Milwaukee has led by as many as 13. And LA just keeps gutting it out and trying to cut into the lead. LA led very briefly at the beginning of the game. Milwaukee took over and has led most of the way. But with 7:23 to play, it's still just a 5-point game with Wilt Chamberlain going to the free throw line. Chamberlain on the first is good. He's got 20 points now and 15 rebounds. A wonderful game for the 36-year-old Wilt. And Chamberlain hits them both. He's hitting those free throws down the stretch. It is a 3-point game, 96-93, as Lucius Allen brings the Milwaukee offense back down the floor. He works it over to Robertson. Robertson dueling with Goodrich on the outside. Bounce pass back to Allen. Allen takes it into the lane, guides it to the net, off the glass, and good. Big basket for Lucius Allen. He's got 12 points, and the lead is back to 5. West finds McMillan in the paint, rooted on the low block. His jumper is just off target, and KAREEM grabs the rebound for Milwaukee. Bucks with another possession here. Allen directing traffic. Over to Davis, down on the low block. Davis with McMillan on his hip. Sliding down low. Takes it off the glass. No good. And the rebound is taken by Bill Bridges for the Lakers. Lakers still trail by 5 with 6.5 to play. Goodrich on the wing. Free throw line extended. Smothered by Milwaukee. Goodrich gets it back and has to call a timeout. I don't know if smothering is legal in this game, but they let the Bucks get away with it on that possession. And with 9 seconds to play, Coach Bill Sharman is going to have to call a play for Milwaukee, for LA. It's Bridges to inbound. Bridges finds McMillan on the wing. A fantastic pass, and McMillan's shooting. McMillan drops it in from the outside. The lead is back to 3. 6:13 to play. 98-95 in favor of the Bucks. Milwaukee ahead by 3. ABDUL-Jabbar with a screen to Perry. Perry on the low block has a good look and scores it. Perry now in double digits with 10. The lead is 5. 195 as West finds Bridges on the low block. Bridges pump fakes. One-hander on the run. Blocked by KAREEM. Bridges gets his own rebound. Bridges takes it back up strong. And his short jump shot is good. More stick-to-itiveness by the Lakers. They now have 21 offensive rebounds on the game as Bridges picked up the loose ball after the block by KAREEM and put it home. It's a 3-point game once again. Allen on the outside, looking for help. 16 on the shot clock. He's got Jerry West all over him. He gives it to Robertson. From the wing, Robertson finds Perry down low. The turnaround jump shot by Perry rolls around the rim and out. Rebound for Bridges for the Lakers. Lakers can pull even closer. Up the court it comes quickly. West at the top of the key. Zips it to Chamberlain on the inside. There's a whistle. Away from the ball, Chamberlain is fouled by Perry. That is number 5 on Perry. And the 4th team foul against Milwaukee. Dandridge returns to the game for the Bucks. Lakers have a side out, trailing by 3. It'll be Bridges to inbound. Chamberlain's got the ball on the wing, way far away. Nice pass inside to McMillan in the low post. McMillan with the 8-foot jump shot is good. Nice assist by Will Chamberlain, a fine passer for a big man, one of the overlooked and underappreciated aspects of his game. And with that assist, Chamberlain has brought his Lakers to within 1. 199 is your score. We've got 5 minutes to play. Still plenty of time. As Milwaukee sets up the offense. Robertson on the outside. Looks for the entry pass. Finds KAREEM on the low block. Guarded straight up by Chamberlain. Sky hook by KAREEM, and Wilt got a piece of it. The rebound is tipped around and picked up by Allen. Allen passes it out to Robertson. Milwaukee resets. They've got 13 on the shot clock. The ball ends up in the hands of Dandridge on the wing. The outside shot by Dandridge from the mid-range is offline, and the rebound is taken by Chamberlain. Milwaukee now trying to hustle back on defense as the Lakers have a chance at a transition basket. It's 4-on-3 with West. Dribbling to his right. Cutting into the lane. And he threw it away. Not a good pass. As the pass is off the hands of McMillan and out of bounds for the turnover. Ball goes back to Milwaukee. Once again, the Lakers with a chance to take the lead and failed to deliver. Milwaukee clinging to a 1-point lead, 4:43 to play. KAREEM has it on the wing. Over to Robertson. From the outside. Jump shot is no good. and the long rebound is pulled down by Jerry West. Again, the Lakers have the chance to take the lead. Chamberlain on the baseline. Drops it off for Goodrich on the outside. Guarded by Robertson. The ball is kicked out of bounds. Last touched by Goodrich. And Milwaukee gets the basketball. Controversial call there, as Bill Sharman wanted a kick to be called. But the possession will go back over to Milwaukee. Once again, LA unable to take the opportunity to get the lead. We're down to 4:23 in the game. It is a one-point contest. Milwaukee 100, LA 99. As Dandridge has a look from the outside, that's no good. And the rebound is caught by McMillan for the Lakers. Again, the Lakers want to run. Again, they have it 3-on-2. Goodrich dribbling down the right-hand side. Cross courts it to McMillan on the baseline, and McMillan is fouled by Lucius Allen. That will send Jim McMillan to the line for two, and a chance to give the Lakers the lead. McMillan rolls the first one home, and we are tied at 100. 19 now for McMillan, 19 for Goodrich, 19 for West, and 21 for Chamberlain. McMillan misses the second, but the long rebound is knocked out to Goodrich, and the Lakers will reset. We're tied at 100, 4:11 to play. Goodrich has it on the outside, and his jump shot is good. Goodrich picks up the loose ball, throws in a 15-footer, and the Lakers have taken the lead 102-100 with 4:08 to play. Can the Bucks respond? Allen has it on the outside, looking for help. Tries to dump it down low to KAREEM. 10 on the shot clock as KAREEM steps around Chamberlain and slams it home. Rebounding is killing the Bucks, observes D. Scott Howard. The rebound differential is 53-34, including 22 offensive rebounds for the Lakers. And D. Scott Howard is a man with wisdom beyond his years, and that's a lot of wisdom because D. Scott Howard's a pretty old dude. We're tied at 102, under 4 minutes to play. Los Angeles with the basketball. They work it to Goodrich. Goodrich and West. Two-man game on the outside. West takes it into the lane. He's cut off by KAREEM. The shot's no good, and the rebound is controlled by Curtis Perry for the Bucks. Quick outlet to Lucius Allen, and the Bucks want to run. They've got 3-on-1 going the other way. Allen dribbles down the center of the floor. Dumps it to Dandridge, the trailer, and Dandridge slams it home. Milwaukee 104, LA 102. We've now got 3.5 to play. Can the Lakers respond? West has it out on top. Drops it into McMillan in the paint. McMillan from the elbow. Off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound Dandridge. Bucks again with a chance to extend the lead. Allen calls the play. Milwaukee setting up the offense deliberately. Dandridge gets it at the elbow, and his shot attempt is stolen away by McMillan. Nicely done by McMillan. Good alert play. Fast break opportunity for the Lakers. It's 4-on-3. It's Goodrich, right-hand side. Drives the baseline. Finds West in the paint. And West double dribbles. Another turnover for LA in a crucial situation. My goodness, it looked like West had a shot to tie the game there, but the ball got stuck on his hip, and he shuffled the puppies for the turnover. 104-102. Milwaukee with the lead and the basketball. 3 minutes to play in the game. Looking inside for KAREEM. KAREEM gets the pass from Robertson. Can't get a shot off. They circle it back out around the perimeter. Another entry pass to KAREEM with a good look on the inside, but it's around the iron, no good. Well defended by Chamberlain, but the rebound is tipped around and captured on the outside by Allen, and the Bucks will reset. 2:51 to play. Milwaukee still leads by 2. As they dump it down low again to KAREEM. KAREEM's got a mismatch on the inside against Goodrich. His skyhook from in the paint hits nothing but the bottom of the net. LA's defense got confused after that offensive rebound, and they found KAREEM all by himself for the easy lay-in to put Milwaukee up by 4. 106-102, 2.5 minutes to play. Still plenty of time for Los Angeles. No need to panic just yet. But they need to make something happen here. Goodrich finds McMillan in the paint. McMillan lays it up nicely. No good. And KAREEM takes the rebound. Boy, that looked like an easy layup for McMillan, but he couldn't get it to drop. A costly miss for the Lakers. 2:20 to play. Bucks with the basketball, leading by 4. Down low they go to KAREEM once again. KAREEM on the inside. Has it knocked away and stolen by McMillan. A big defensive play by the Lakers. LA wants to run. Can they convert this opportunity in transition? McMillan has it at the free throw line. Sends it over to Goodrich, streaking down the lane, and Goodrich misses the layup. And the rebound is taken by KAREEM. Once again, LA fails to convert on the fast break. And another missed opportunity. We're down to 2 minutes to play. Milwaukee with the basketball and a 4-point lead. Lakers desperately need a stop here. Allen, touch pass to Robertson on the outside, and Robertson buries the jumper. That could be your dagger. It is now a 6-point lead with under 2 minutes to play. Milwaukee with a big run here in the fourth period. I believe that's 8 in a row for the Bucks. As LA has got to do something here to stop the bleeding. They run an inside screen for McMillan on the low block, and he scores it. He's got 21. The Lakers desperately need a stop here. Dandridge has it on the outside. 16 on the shot clock. Dandridge dumps it down to Perry on the low block, and his short jump shot is blocked. Perry gets his own rebound in traffic. Perry with the putback attempt. He can't get a shot off. He sends it to Allen on the outside, and Allen buries the outside jumper. Oh my goodness, what a play by Curtis Perry. He had Wilt all over him, but somehow out of nowhere he found Lucius Allen for the outside jumper. Allen connects, and it is again a 6-point lead. What a play by Milwaukee, as they scored a crucial offensive rebound and a crucial basket to go back on top by 6. Every possession now is critical for the Lakers. McMillan has it on the baseline. Cross-courts it to Goodrich. Defended by Allen. And the jumper by Goodrich is good. 1:04 to play. Milwaukee on top by 4. 110-106. Down to 53 to play. Robertson on the outside. 12 on the shot clock. A critical shot for Robertson. He turns down the shot, sends it to Allen, and Allen scores again. 2 huge shots by Lucius Allen here down the stretch. And Allen has taken the mantle of hero. 112-106. LA needs a quick shot here. Open inside is Bridges. but he can't get a shot off, and that is a 24-second violation. We are down to 24 seconds to play in this one. Milwaukee with the basketball, leading by 6. How about that? Lucius Allen with 2 big baskets down the stretch to pad the lead for Milwaukee, and it looks like the Bucks are going to be able to escape with a victory here tonight. Robertson on the outside. Gets the ball back over to Allen. And Allen is grabbed and fouled by Jerry West. Allen will shoot 2. He connects on the first. It is a 7-point lead. That's 4 possessions. So Milwaukee Bucks coming up big down the stretch. Allen misses the second free throw. Chamberlain grabs the rebound. LA needs to work quickly. West has the ball on the outside. Throws it to McMillan on the sideline. McMillan loses the ball, has it stolen away by Robertson. Allen brings it up slowly. 19 now on the game clock. 19 on the shot clock. They send it outside to Robertson. And Robertson is fouled by Goodrich. That will be 2 shots for Oscar Robertson. Robertson with 17 points, 10 assists on the night. Hits the first free throw. Robertson hits them both, and it is now a 9-point lead once again for Milwaukee. Boy, LA came all the way back, took a 2-point lead, but the Bucks, showing great resilience, rebounded to turn the game around, and they are looking at a 9-point lead with 18 seconds to play. Bridges with the ball on the outside. Takes the long jump shot. It's no good. And the rebound spins out of bounds. Ball to Milwaukee now with 14 on the shot clock. And at this point, I think the Lakers are just going to call off the Dogs. The ball goes over to Dandridge. Positioned in the lane, rises up. His shot is off the rim, no good. Chamberlain pulls down the rebound. Only 4 seconds to play. As Goodrich is going to throw up a wild one at the buzzer. Actually, it's West throwing it up from the top of the key, no good, and that will be your ball game. Wow, what a game we saw. After all of that, the 2 teams played evenly in the 4th. And it is Milwaukee bringing home the 9-point victory. It was a 4th quarter of runs. Let's take a look at that 4th quarter scoring. Just what a chaotic 4th period it was. It was a 9-point Laker lead to begin the quarter. The Lakers went on a big run and went up, or to pull to within 3. Milwaukee got a couple of baskets there, and the Lakers finally came back, and with 4 minutes to play, tied the game at 100. Then took a 102-100. Whoops, what just happened? Okay, I lost track of the box score there, so we'll probably have to restart the game to get the box score back. But it's worth it. Heck, thank you to everybody who came out tonight. Al Red Sox fan, D. Scott Howard, Philip Reynolds. Good to see you, my friend, in the chat room. We just saw a very exciting game, as the Milwaukee Bucks get a big win in Game 5. JT 2.0, highlight heyday. Sorry I missed you coming into the chat room, Mr. Heyday. Maybe I'll just call you High for short. So good crowd here tonight as we try to reconnect with the box score here. Don't know how I managed to kill the box score, but we'll bring it back up here. We were looking at the fourth quarter box score. It was a 9-point lead for Milwaukee headed into the fourth. The Lakers battled back. And just the purple stripes and the green stripes here, you can see this was a game of runs. Milwaukee went up 13 with 9:34 to play. LA responded with a 10-0 run to pull to within 3. And another 7-0 run to take a 2-point lead with 4:08 to play. And from there, it was all Milwaukee, as Milwaukee ended the game on a 15-4 run. KAREEM with a couple of baskets, and the 2 clutch baskets by Lucius Allen down the stretch is what finished it off for the Bucks, who take a 3-2 lead in the series. Fourth quarter scoring, 7 for Allen, 6 for KAREEM, 8 for Wilt, as Wilt really played a bigger role in the offense there in the second half. Leading scorer of the game was KAREEM with the 37 and 13 points, 20 points, 9 rebounds for Dandridge. A huge night for Oscar Robertson, 19 points and 10 rebounds. 17 points, 8 rebounds for Allen, including those 5 crucial points down the stretch that cinched the game for Milwaukee. Leading scorer for LA was Goodrich with 23, managed to finish the night 11 of 22 after a slow start shooting. McMillan only 9 for 23 for 21 points. Chamberlain 8 for 12 for 21 points. Los Angeles controlled the boards 55-40. But it was 52% shooting from LA and some costly turnovers by the Lakers down the stretch that gave the victory to Milwaukee by a 9-point final. Thank you again for everybody who came out tonight. Once again, Highlight Heyday, D. Scott Howard, Philip Reynolds, JT 2.0, our Red Sox fan, and a cast of dignitaries all over the place for tonight's exciting action. We'll be back on Friday night with Game 6, back in Los Angeles, with the Lakers trailing 3-2. We'll see if the Bucks can put them away out on the West Coast, or if the series will return to Milwaukee for a Game 7. So thank you again to everybody who checked things out tonight. This is Dave Little from the Dave Cave signing off and saying that's our stream.